everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. We've got Miami facing Brooklyn. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. DA will join us tonight on the sideline. Pass to Plumlee. Plays it up and banks it in. And tonight, Greg, two teams with a lot of history that know each other very, very well.
And sometimes familiarity breeds contempt. And that goes for the players, coaches, and fans.
Irving. That's in, coming off the assist from Young.
A fantastic heads-up play there from Young to find the open man.
Get ready for the Dirt Squad!
And so Morant will bring it up for the Heat. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I was able to catch up with Brooklyn's head coach. I asked him about the task of slowing down Ja Morant. Coach said the one thing you can't account for with Morant is his explosiveness. Everything else you can plan for, but sometimes he'll just beat you. And, Kevin, that's what they mean when they say, good defense, better offense. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Now, here is Irving. One of the dependable scorers on the team. He's averaging close to 17 points a game. Morant, that's for two. Right side, Porter. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. Outside, Irving. Just over it.
Oh, yes, sir. Come on, his IQ is one of the best in the league. Irving has a great feel for when his teammates are open.
And when it comes to handling the rock, Irving is second to none.
Greg, could not agree with you more. He is special in the highest form of special. Great ball handling skills, finishing ability with both hands. I don't know if I've seen a better finisher under 6'3" in the history of the league. You might have somebody in mind, but nobody's been better than Kyrie Irving at finishing and getting it done with his handles and skills.
Over in the corner, Hero. There's the three. Miami grabs the miss. Here's Morant. Bamba with the block.
Guys, that's all athleticism and timing. Bamba, a terrific shot blocker because he uses the physical tools he has quite well.
Shots good by Hero.
I tell you what, you better watch out, fellas. He is on fire here today.
And we all know what can happen when he gets rolling. A hot start can turn into an explosive scoring night.
And it's Morant missing.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
And Brooks gets it to go.
Oh, spacing the floor. Brooks is comfortable shooting it from deep.
Now here's Morant. Right now, checking his stats, he's averaging over 23 points a game.
It has not been his game so far. I mean, he's trying his best, giving great effort, but little has gone his way.
Top of the key, Hero. Back to Irving. Lock at 6. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Bamba with the block. And he gets it back. Morant with a wide open look. Good, and a nice assist from Porter.
Boy, good vision that time from Michael Porter Jr. Saw the wide open teammate and then got the pass to him right on time.
Here's Irving. And it's sent back by Plumlee. And he's able to get it back. Second chance shot. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
Defensive foul.
Great ball movement there.
Brooklyn shooting their first free throw of the night. That free throw good from Thaddeus Young. And more than one observer, Greg, has called Irving the most entertaining player in the game. What do you think?
A lot of competition for that distinction. But Irving does some things that no one else can, at least at his level. And then you never know when he's going to give us a juicy soundbite.
Now, here is Irving. Pass to Hero. Down low. Drummond. And it's Drummond with the jam.
Boy, a little contact will not deter Drummond. I mean, he gets physical right back and finishes strong.
With the drive. And it's sent back by Drummond. He's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here.
For Brooklyn. Tariq Prince.
Irving with the steal. And now Harris running the floor all by himself.
Tip of the hat to Irving there. He ignited the break with this underappreciated part of his game. His defense. Quick hands help on both sides of the court.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
On deep. Herder, no good.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Drummond a screen. Irving misses.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look. And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession. Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Now here's Jackson. Good ball movement here by the Heat. And out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession.
Substitution for Miami.
Brooklyn leading by 10. .58 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Irving looking over the floor. Pass to Boucher. And it's sent back by Plumlee. They recover it. Irving hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from Irving.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Shooting for Miami.
And when he's on the floor, offensive rebound. Is always going to be a strength for him.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And, you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And the technical free throw is good.
Billed as a flashy player to an extent coming out of Europe, Rubio has made it more so on toughness and grit as an NBA player.
Now, here's Rubio. To the middle. Here's Drummond. And Drummond throws it down.
and they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
What a deft pass by Morant. He finds a wide-open man as quickly as anybody in our league.
And so it's Brooklyn holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. I'll look at the field goal percentage numbers.
Get ready for the Dirt Squad.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in a second. All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for Brooklyn.
Great hustle defensively through the first half, contesting everything and racking up the block shots.
Another big aspect of their game tonight has been the fast break, transition opportunities. They're really keeping it up-tempo so far.
Drummond. And the rejection by Ibaka.
And well, he's been the NBA's leader in blocks multiple times. Ibaka just has that rare instinct for it.
Get ready for the Dirt Squad.
Miami trails by 13. Holiday up top. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And there it is for him.
Well, when he puts his head down now, Holiday is like a controlled bull heading into the ring. A lot of ferocity, but it's under control.
Pass to Boucher. Now here is Harris. Just 4 to shoot. No good on the 3.
Well, 1 year at Virginia Tech and 3 more at Florida for Dorian Finney-Smith before going undrafted in 2016.
Well, Greg, you think about it, he also had a year in college, an extra year because he transferred. So that may have scared some teams off, his age and how long he spent in college. But I tell you what, if you're a pro and you've got pro ability and pro attitude, it's going to come out. And he's made an impact in the NBA from day one.
Lobbed up there for Collins. Hammers the alley-oop through.
I'm sure his teammates love having a guy like Collins on the receiving end of those alley-oops. As fun an assist as you'll get.
Rubio with it. It's Ibaka picking him up. Drummond in the post. Rubio with a wide-open look. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
On the finishing end of the catch and shoot, Rubio trying to become a better all-around scorer.
The wide open look here for Holiday. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. And the foul on Drew Holiday. That's his first foul.
Personal foul.
The dynamic right between players and officials is always interesting, with some players saying they think there's a lot of room for improvement. What do you think?
Well, we do see players getting teed up for simply making their case, and really the guys just want to play. So, yeah, you love to see a little bit more harmony out on the floor, and maybe we need to get those two groups together in the offseason to break bread and try to smooth over that relationship.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. On the wing, Brooks. Just 5 to shoot. The kick out to Irving. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
To Miami.
And so it's Covington who brings up the ball for Miami. A 12-point game. They host the Kings after this game. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Here's Herter. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off. Brooks right side. Pass to Bamba. Now Hero. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game. Irving attacking. And yes, it's good. Irving's got the lead up to 14 now for Brooklyn.
Slashing to the rim with so much precision and skill. Irving, nearly impossible to contain when he spots a lane and decides to drive.
Both teams will make substitutions. Miami trails by 14. Morant drives in. Brooklyn over Irving. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. It goes on Mohamed Bamba.
Shooting for Miami.
Miami's shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
Yeah, the 2020 Rookie of the Year, Ja Morant, went to a mid-major, overlooked out of high school. Ja exploded that sophomore season and went from a relative unknown to second overall pick in the draft. An incredible underdog story.
On the wing, Holiday. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Hero on the wing. From outside the arc. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Outside Irving. Pass to Hero. Takes it inside. And it's sent back by Plumlee. Here's Porter. Bamba with the block. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Bamba.
Checking in for Miami, Serge Ibaka.
And Porter, here we go. And finished off by Porter.
Boy, so agile and fluid at 6'10", finishing with an exclamation point. Porter Jr. Hard to stop this young guy.
And there's the call on John Collins. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
Picking up his second foul here. Has to be careful because they can pile up quickly.
And out of bounds as the Heat gain possession.
Out of bounds.
Well, he just didn't make the catch. Didn't look the ball into his hands. He must have thought the ball was going somewhere else.
Morant outside. To the inside. Collins.
John Collins.
Good, and a nice assist from Morant.
John Morant.
And that's a tough shot for an athletic big man like Collins. Finishing through contact is something you've got to be able to do.
Miami.
And there's the call on John Collins. That's his third foul of the game.
Third team foul.
And that's the tough part of trying to keep him on the floor. Now he picks up that third foul.
Nice ball movement by Brooklyn.
You know, one of the things that makes Holiday such a terrific defender is his long arms. I mean, he excels at using them no matter who he's defending.
It's exciting to think about how much more John Collins might grow as a player. His shooting is obviously strong, but he's always working towards reaching that next level as a player.
That cuts the lead to single digits.
3.
Porter's got 5 points now in the quarter.
How about that smooth shot from the arc for Porter? He's got such a confident release and deep range, too.
Pass to Hero. Irving drives in. Just 5 on the clock. Brooklyn needs to get off a shot here. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Miami trails by 8. Here's Morant. Going inside. And finished off by Morant.
And focus there from Morant. He just takes them all on and stays locked in on the basket.
Outside Irving. For 3. Good on the three-point shot. Irving's got 9.
Always great from deep. I don't think Irving has gotten enough credit for how lethal he is from behind the arc.
That one falls.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Now, here is Irving. Pass to Jang. And here is Hero. Jang, a screen. Inside. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Jang's got his first points in this one. And so it's Brooklyn. Ahead by 9 is the quarter. And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. Here's Hero. 7 points in the game. Out to Brooks. Bamba sets a screen. 6 on the shot clock.
Miami foul.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant.
Personal foul.
That is his first foul of the game. Drives to the hoop.
You know, on defense, Porter's quickness pays dividends, not to mention his length and agility. He's able to stay all over the shooter.
Hero, no good.
You know, even though they have the lead, you can tell he's frustrated with himself that he's not doing more.
Crosses over. The layup good by Porter. 9 points in the game so far.
You know, with that kind of height mismatch, you've got to send help defensively.
Pass to Bamba. Out to Brooks. Fires from deep. Drains the three-pointer. Brooks has got 6.
He doesn't take a lot of time to make up his mind. Brooks always thinking ahead, and he's in position before the pass is made.
Here's Porter. And finished off by Porter.
Well, I tell you what, the big guy knows how to do that. Throw it down.
Now a timeout call by Brooklyn.
Timeout call.
As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. Left side, Irving. Three-pointer, Brooks. They get it again. Drummond. It's tipped. That's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
6 to shoot. Another shot, and it's blocked by Holiday.
Defense, that is his signature card. Drew Holiday, an elite stopper on the perimeter.
Collins wide open, he fires. Can't cash in from the high post.
And Holiday just does so much on the floor, but for me, defense is his #1 attribute. He's arguably the best perimeter defender in the league.
And again, no good by Brooklyn.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Steps back. Back to Porter. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Nice D from Brooks. Holiday, an elite defender, Greg, as you said, makes life difficult for opposing guards.
And he does a great job of playing D with his feet. Comes up with some blocks and steals each game as well. Never gets lost on the play.
Boucher's shot is off. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And they get it back. Ibaka outside. And here's Holiday. Boucher with the rebound. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you for the baton, Kevin. Kyrie Irving, of course, marches to the beat of his own drum. At times, that might rub people the wrong way. But Kyrie says, I've learned lessons from it. That's the most beautiful and exciting part, just the growth. What I'm saying is, it's always been bigger than the game for me. And guys, you have to respect his willingness to go it alone.
You do indeed, D.A. Thank you for that portrait. Here's Morant. And Boucher sends it back. Pass to Drummond. Harris outside. It doesn't go for him. Some solid defense from Ibaka. Looking to end his cold spell. And it's sent back by Drummond.
Drummond likes to be in the middle of the action at both ends of the floor, playing defense and gobbling up rebounds. He makes a lot of good defensive plays.
Who wants a T-shirt? Get ready for the Dip Squad! Get ready for the Dip Squad!
You know a thing or two about being a floor general. It's no longer just a traditional guard role.
Not at all. Now there are point forwards, even point centers, and an offense doesn't have to run through the backcourt anymore. You look at guys like LeBron and Jokic, it's a different game.
And the shot is good.
Good, solid execution inside. That's exactly the look you want.
It's Jackson with the drive. Rebound, Brooklyn.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Pass to Rubio. .149 left in the third. Prince in the corner. Lets it go with the three. Cans it from downtown. Prince has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. Jackson drives in. Stolen by Rubio. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. And the rejection by Ibaka. Here's Bouknight. Off target with his three.
And, you know, the defense to me looked like they were okay to let him prove he could make that shot.
And he gets it to go. Jackson's got his first points of the night.
The quickness of Reggie Jackson, terrific. Superb at slicing apart the defense with his drives to the rack.
Pass to Boucher. And here is Drummond. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. 5 on the clock. Prince wide open. His three-pointer's off the mark. Miami trails by 14. And the dunk by Jackson.
It's easy to forget about Jackson's bunnies, but he's more than happy to remind you.
Drummond the screen. Rubio with it. It's Ibaka picking him up. Here's Drummond. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Drummond's got 8 points.
Terrific assist that time by Rubio.
Herder, no good.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Launches a three. That shot missing.
You know, at the end of the day, size does matter, especially on the glass.
That's the hit.
And so it's Brooklyn with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close.
Come on, fans. It's the
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Up top, Morant. And he jams it right over Andre Drummond. Wow!
And that's impressive. Morant's ball control and take charge attitude is what makes him so special.
Here's Book Night. Prince in the corner. Shot clock at 6. Not gonna go that time. Nice D from Porter. Miami trails by 12. It falls through, making him 6 for 11 in the game.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Pass to Boucher. Here's Book Night. Here's Drummond. And it's sent back by Plumlee. Morant with it. Plumlee with it. He's picked up by Drummond. And Holiday has it in the corner. And there's the drive. Gets it down to single digits.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Brooklyn
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches. He used to say, that ain't going to get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, during that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Brooklyn's head coach said to the team. He talked about the mindset they need to have and what he wants to see the rest of the way. Engagement at both ends and making good decisions with the ball. Guys?
Thanks, David. There's Hero with the 3. A shot, no good. And Miami the other way now.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Brooklyn leading by 8. Hero on the wing. They could use a bucket. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Irving with the ball. Now guarded by Porter. Back to Hero. Ja Morant grabs the rebound. Miami trails by 8. There's a screen by Collins. Pass to Porter. Stolen by Bamba. Brooks outside. To the paint. Here's Young.
You know when he gets that close, Young is going to finish with a dunk.
On the wing, Porter. There's the drive. And it's sent back by Irving. Kept alive. And it's sent back by Irving. Here's Young. Young with the ball. Now guarded by Porter. Irving with the ball. Here's Young. Young with the ball. Now guarded by Porter. Irving 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 And here's Collins from outside. Brooklyn leading by 10. Look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Over in the corner, Hero. To the middle. 6 on the shot clock. And here comes Holiday leading the fast break. It's hauled in by Hero.
You rarely see him missing dunks, but the defender was right in his face on that one, and it threw him off just enough.
Right side, Irving. Driving in, and it's blocked by Ibaka. Morant surveying the D. Here's Collins. Bamba with the block. And they're able to recover. Back to Morant. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Morant. That's foul number 2 for him.
He's lost his concentration in the second half, and we can see that in the turnovers piling up. Before the break, he had just one. Now he's got a bunch.
Timeout call for the Heat. Get ready for the Dirt Squad!
Outside Irving. Shoots over Morant. Out to Brooks. Back to Irving. Basket number 5 goes in. He's now 5 of 12 from the floor.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
Driving inside. And the shot goes in. Irving's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, I tell you what, he's one of the best scorers in the game, and I love how Irving continues to be in attack mode. Not a bad look for him on that shot, but it just doesn't seem to be his night tonight.
Now Hero. Jackson comes over with the double. From the arc. No good on that one. And it's Miami the other way. Driving to the basket. Here's Collins. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time.
Check out the vision from Jackson. Doesn't have to make the flashy play, just wants to make the right play.
And the rejection by Collins. Here's Morant. He takes it in and finished off by Morant.
Watching Morant drive is like watching lightning move across the sky. If you blink, you might miss it.
Pass to Hero. Jacks up a 3. It's hauled in by the Heat.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over-anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
And just so dynamic at that lead guard position. Morant there just stuffs it.
Out to Brooks. Outside Irving. Irving double team. Shot clock at 5. Stolen by Collins.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Yep, I agree with you. Chalk it up. W in the bag.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
Yeah, I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
Now, here is Irving. And so it's Brooklyn with the win. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. I think they built off that.